Hi ladies, hope everybody is well. It's only Tuesday and I'm recording, so I'm doing quite well, I think. So today's session is You Are Not Too Much, and it's gonna be a deep healing session for emotional shame. And if you can hear the fan, the heater fan at the background, I'm really sorry, but I'm freezing in this room. So let's start. So welcome everyone. I want you to know something before we begin. This is nothing you need to achieve in this session. There is nothing you need to fix. There is nothing you need to become. You are allowed to be exactly as you are. And just take a moment now to gently close your eyes or soften your gaze. Let your body arrive here, not the version of you who performs, and not the version of you that copes, but the real one. Take a slow breath in through your nose and a longer breath out through the mouth. Again, in and out. If any moment you feel overwhelmed, you are allowed to pause. You are allowed to open your eyes, and you are allowed to place a hand on your body. You are in control here. This space is gentle. This space is safe. And today we are exploring one deep belief many sensitive, loving, emotionally aware people carry: I am too much. And we are going to gently, lovingly unwind it. Not by force, but by truth. So let your body hear that. You are safe here. Bring your attention to your breath and notice where it lands in your body. No need to change it yet, just observe. Now bring your awareness to your feet. Notice the contact with the floor. your legs, your hips, your spine, and let your shoulders soften. Let your jaw release. If your body wants to move slightly, allow it. If it wants stillness, allow that too. And say quietly inside, I am allowed to take up space. I am allowed to be here. And let your nervous system begin to settle. There is nowhere else you need to be. Nothing else you need to do. Just be. Emotional shame is not something you were born with. It was learned, often very early. It forms when your emotions were not met with safety and when your feelings felt inconvenient to others. When your tears were too loud, when your needs were too big, and slowly a conclusion was formed. Something is wrong with me. I feel too deeply. I ask for too much. I should be less. And this shame is sneaky. It hides behind over-apologizing, shrinking yourself, people-pleasing, staying quiet when something hurts, feeling guilty for having needs. And often, you don't even realize you are doing it because it became normal. But normal does not mean true. So take a breath and let your body hear this. Your emotions were never the problem. The environment simply didn't know how to hold them. And today we begin changing that from the inside. So let your breath slow. And now I invite you to gently allow an image, a feeling or a memory to arise. You do not need to search. Just allow. When was the first time you felt too loud, too emotional, too needy, too sensitive? It might be childhood, it might be school, it might be a relationship, so notice who was there. What was happening? What did you need that you didn't receive? And stay with felt sense, not the story. Where do you feel this in your body? Place a hand there if it feels right. You might notice sadness or tightness or heaviness. So just breathe into that place. You are not reliving, you are witnessing. And say inside, it makes sense that I felt this way. And again, it makes sense. And just let your body soften just a little. You are doing really well. Now gently bring your awareness to your adult life and notice where this belief still operates. Do you silence yourself? Hold back tears? Feel guilty for asking? Over-explain your feelings? Without judgment, simply notice. This is not about blame. These were survival strategies. They once kept you safe. So thank them. And gently ask inside, is this still serving me? And listen. No forcing, no pressure, just awareness. Now imagine the younger version of you, the one who felt too much, and see them clearly. Notice their posture, their eyes, and their energy. And slowly approach them. And say, I see you. You are not too much. You were never wrong for feeling. And just notice how they respond. And just offer them what they needed back then. Safety, permission, warmth. If it feels right, imagine holding them. And let them feel you. And let this land deeply. bring awareness back to your body. Where does shame live? And notice without judgment. With each exhale, imagine releasing a layer. You might sigh, you might yawn, you might feel emotion, so just allow. So take a couple of deep breaths in and release. And just imagine releasing a layer and a layer and a layer. And just say inside, I release the belief that I must be less to be loved. I release it now, and just let your body do what it needs. Now let's bring in the truth and say slowly, letting the body hear, I am not too much. I am not too much. And just keep repeating it. I am not too much. I am not too much. Just say it a couple of more times. I am not too much. I am deeply human. I am deeply human. I am deeply human. Keep repeating. I am deeply human. I am emotionally intelligent. I am emotionally intelligent. I am emotionally intelligent. I am allowed to feel. I am allowed to feel. I am allowed to feel. I am allowed to take up space. I am allowed to take up space. I am allowed to take up space. So repeat what feels right and let it sink beneath the mind into the cells. So keep repeating. Take a final deep breath and notice what has shifted even slightly. There is no rush. Healing continues after this session. So before we close, place a hand on your heart and say, I choose to honor my emotional truth. I choose to honor my emotional truth. And I am not too much. And when you are ready, gently return. Thank yourself. You were brave today. And you are allowed to be exactly as you are. I love you all. Speak to you very, very soon.